9919 FM, a good afternoon going out to each and every one of y'all. It's a beautiful Thursday here in the sweet island of Trinidad. Sweet good afternoon going out to each and every one of y'all. Street 919 FM. I want to make apologies that I forgetting how to put down the line and thing and talk. So I want to say good afternoon and welcome to all of y'all that are locked on and listening with us here on the Street 919 FM. Listening to us on YouTube, for those of you listening to us on Facebook, wherever you're listening to us, I want to say good afternoon and welcome. Talk your talk. We are here. I am here. And we are going to get into it this afternoon. So I want you guys to jump in on the live. For those of you all who haven't done so already, you're looking for us Iwer TV on YouTube, looking for us on Facebook, the Street 919 FM, and of course you could download the trusty mobile app. And what I could tell you guys, so those of you on the YouTube, make sure and click that bell notification. So when you click on the Iwer TV, click on the bell notification, so every time that we go live, or no matter which one of the platforms that we go live, you'll get a notification stating that we are live. And of course, same applies with the Facebook. Make sure you like and follow the page. I know you all know that we had to start over from scratch with a brand new page, same content. We're giving it a little bit more stricter, and of course get the mobile app so you'll never miss out on anything, because even when these platforms give us violations, and it becomes so difficult with social media and the so-called one world order, where they are now in control of what we say, how we say. They want to keep caps on certain things that are said. You know, if you come and you talk about COVID, you come and you talk about health issues, you come and you talk about certain social issues, you play a video that they will deem to be not suitable for social media. They pull you down, they muzzle you, and they make you start over from scratch. And what we're saying is we have our own platform now that at the end of the day, when we're done, what we have to say will not be, how to put it, smothered at all. And it's as simple as that. So I'm going to open the phone lines, 3420081, 4665391. Those are the numbers to get in today, and we're going to have some conversations. So I'm going to open the lines, 3420081, 4665391. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon, Dale, and good afternoon to your listeners.
Chris, long time I hear from you. Go ahead.
I asked a question this morning, and I feel you are the best person to answer this for me because of your unbiased race, right? Which is, I'm hearing a lot of persons, especially the PNM supporters, calling on us, the voting population, to do our civic duty, and it's to ensure that the politicians who are vying for office don't get an opportunity to steal, pilfer, mismanage, and all the other words that fit nicely inside of there, to do those stuff with our money. But I'm asking, how come that is our responsibility? Don't we have a police service for when persons breach the constitution regardless of which office you hold or what position or what kind of work you're doing? Don't we have politicians who see it fit as a deterrent to increase penalties and punishments for things that are overwhelming in their opinion? Hence we have to face demerit points alongside with fines for for traffic offences. Why are we the persons being asked? And the funny thing about it is we are only asked this coming up to election times. So after the election, the next 4 years, anybody in politics can do anything. Is that what they're saying to this nation? That we always have to come to save Trinidad and Tobago, while these people on top never pay a price. Never pay a price. I want to know which one of their household is running the way how this country is running. These politicians are there. Which one of them have to cut back? Which one of them? But we have to come out and vote to ensure that thieving don't go out the door. Are we the police service? Are we the politicians to go and make laws and put harsher penalties in place so that all these allegations that politicians keep flying left, right, and center against each other, that we in Trinidad could get some redress? That is what we have to accept in this country. While people up and down the road telling you about choosing lesser of two evils. What really going on in this place? What really going on in this place? And then I SPNM Chris. Because I don't see the UNC as a viable option to change what is going on. We have seen things that are hampering us have been done under the UNC also, and the PNM continue. You cannot make all these allegations about the contractors and then you come back and hire the same contractors. Come on. And then you're telling us, Mr. Fitzgerald Hines, that some known criminal came to you. Who is the criminal known to? Who is the criminal known to? Have you take that information to the police and give them the name of the person and all the information that you have so that the police can now do their work? Or that is just what we are accustomed to. Politicians just come in and say whatever they feel in the public domain, and hardly ever gets the attention of the police service. So that is just a statement out there, and we just have to accept that known gunmen linking with politicians and giving them information, and politicians just come and say it out in the open. That ought to be investigated, and if it is found to be not true, Mr. Fitzgerald ought to be charged for wasting police time. But no, we love the red and we love the yellow. So we satisfied with whatever comes out their mouth and whatever action they take. That working for us. I locked on and listening, buddy. Thanks for allowing.
Yeah. I don't know if it is the love for politics is more than. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Apparently, that previous caller don't listen. The last statement he make about Mr. Hines, about the politician who paid, Mr. Hines said that is under police investigation. You're not listening and you're coming to make gold wild accusation. You listen and then come and talk. You hear all the part that he say a politician, but you didn't hear the part when he said that an investigation is on. Misleading people, man. I take that to them fellas and then like.
Caller, good afternoon, welcome. Caller, good afternoon.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah, right. Like I was on hold and come up now. Good afternoon, Dr. Neil.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. And, well, you know, this is President Trinidad and Tobago Villager here. I like how Chris started, you know, because John Parry might talk you and somebody might vex, but what? The truth is, I keep on saying one situation all the time, and it coming up to that. When I look at Africa, and I realize it have a brother over there now, who getting on like Gaddafi or Mugabe or one of them. I mean, it's time that we started rise up and take charge for we system. All who want to grind and is this party, that party. And all we have is war between two parties from since 56 to now. Is war. And we intend to it's either this one talking about the next one and that one talking to this one about this one and that one. What are we doing? We as a people, we as the people who is the electorate. I mean, I just keep on trying to say what happens. I see people can catch and get to understand, form organization to do something. Because, you see this notices we on and only bickering to protect and playing that we doing something, they're quite telling you. It is so. If either one of them go win for the next election, none of we can say because nobody don't know who will vote, how much will vote when that time. So what's the rubbish talk? All that rubbish talk has to be that we talking now. What we have to do is to put ourselves in position, find ourselves in some organization where somehow we could find ourselves inside of the parliament. So it could start from there. We could lobby there, we could do a thing inside a day. 12 a week, and how much rest that make up the government. We do that. That's what we have to do as slaves. From since after we come out from slavery, we are organized yet and we don't want to. We don't want to. But we have education, we have intelligence, we have the wherewithal to form something, go inside the business register or the corporation register and register organization so that we could be in the parliament, inside of the parliament, not stupid talk on the outside. What that's helping to do with it? Nobody don't care about you on the outside. They don't care about we slaves. You don't know that already. The average peasant is a slave. Who ruling the system? You are nothing. You are ruling the system. But the conglomerate who made the system. Look, I know here Dave talking about how they come out of muscle remote. All about, all you only talk about the government. All that institutions and robbing we in all kind of way. They say, they bring over all of them, they robbing we. So what we doing, we ain't getting up and face the circumstances through the government principle. And then we're talking rubbish outside. Oh, both sides, I talking about me, talking about the one side. I know one side here because this country in trouble. One border confusion, we in trouble. Sense, man. Oh, you have a nice day, brother. Have a nice day, brother. Have a nice day. Have a nice day, Trinidad and Tobago.
All right. So, for those of you who've been getting trouble to find us, the problem has been rectified. So now, if it is you go into your search bar on YouTube and you type Iwer TV, you are going to find us. So just type in Iwer TV and that will be it there. 3420081 466 5391. Those are the numbers to call. Let me just think here. I want to find out something here from Kyle. Let me see. Let me just check here this thing. Alright. Just hello caller, good afternoon. Alright, just now. Just
I didn't hear that part of the thing that is under investigation. My apologies to the caller who called after me. I didn't hear that part of the thing that is under investigation, and I'm happy to know that it is under investigation. The thing that is troubling for me, however, is how long will it be under investigation? How long? That is the thing that is troubling to me. But I wait to see what will be the outcome, and I stand corrected. As I say, I ain't professing to be no person that not open to correction. I am always open to correction, and I am always in a position to learn. So thanks very much for the correction.
all right. So once again, for those of you that are looking for us on YouTube, just type Iwer TV together and you'll be able to find us. I know some of you have been calling and saying, again, problems to find the YouTube. I ain't finding the YouTube. We could find the YouTube now. Caller, good afternoon, welcome, and let me know when you get in. Caller, good afternoon.
Yeah, Mr. Good afternoon to you. the voice.
Hey, good afternoon, Kingsley.
And I'm sort of asking to your listeners. And the voice, I do not know because I don't know if I can speak an issue of the day.
Yeah, you go
It's
ahead.
about bullying.
The doors are open.
Bullying. And it's very sad. It's very sad to see that the Minister of Education could make a statement like that. And the voice, the fact remains that over the last 9 years, we've been getting bullied. We've been getting bullied in this country. The people of Trinidad, the Tobago, they're getting bullied offering 4% and nothing more. Since after that, that is bullying right at the cater. David Boyce, we've been seeing that this government have no crime plan for this country and telling us that it is not them to come up with a crime plan, but it is the police service. And the police service crime plan is to pray to God. To pray to God. Why is it praying to God and you're on your knees? People getting killed. People getting killed. It's a really disaster. Don't get tired. We been being bullied. So I understand the statement. I understand the PNM talk to host and PNM call it trying to be different now. Because under the watch, because I want to say this. I want to tell them this. So much people die under the PNM watch in the last 9 years because of bullying. Before we know people kill us because of hunger under the PNM. And are there anyone to put things wrong? I want to say it again. People there under the PNM of hunger. So I dare them to come with the facts and show me that it ain't so. It ain't so. So the PNM know what bullying. They made the biggest bully party in this country. They're the voice. I want to show again how the PNM is the biggest bully in this country. We are asking for independent observer because we information are saying that PNM is going to cheat the election. Our survey, our intelligence are telling us that PNM is going to cheat the election. Dr. Rowley response is that since 1952, this country always has fair election, but in 2020, we didn't believe, we still didn't believe that the election was fair because they the voice in Cuba under the UNC camp in the we come the vote, and they the voice, the media was still counting, ABC was still counting, we were still counting. Dr. Rowley come on the TV and say he win 24 hours after the ABC then declare that Dr. Rowley win the election. So today was to understand why we have an issue with the ABC because we believe that the ABC should be given the official announcement. Why Dr. Rowley come in 2020 and announced before everybody because we see Gandhi was we see Lokita Safaro was we witnessed it and we see it. The data was there. And when we close the open, we see a fear red. We say what's going on there? Say what's greater in our eyes. And we in the UNC believe that Dr. Rowley sees the 2020 election. We believe again our data, our intelligence is telling us that in this election we will win because there's no way he could win. There's no way Dr. Rowley could win the next election. What is going to cause? The only how the PNM could win next election, the voice is thing. The voice as a close. I want to support Michelle Benjamin, that young MP from Muruga Tableland. Michelle Benjamin never went in Parliament to use protocol words or to try to be intelligent. She went and speak how the people is feeling on the ground. To take that bridge and the budget and put it in the leg. Kamala Postag is a must be proud of Michelle Benjamin. Because Michelle Benjamin speaks on a layman term where all these people are feeling. Michelle Benjamin stand up already with the people of Moruga, Tableland, willing to get locked up for water, for roads, for better drainage. She said it. She was going to throw a tire in the road as an MP, as a second MP. She was willing to sacrifice and go in jail to defend the people of Moruga. This is the kind of people I want on my side. This is the kind of people I want to stand in, because you know when you have to tell these nice boys just come out and to try to stop you. But we see Michelle Benjamin, because Michelle Benjamin stand up with the people of Moruga, Tableland, when they would have no water and when they had no proper roads, and she hold the tire and the officer tell her, if you only throw that tire there, we go with you. And she still wanted to throw that tire in Nairobi because she was fed up. So, Mr. Benjamin, why you have Camille jumping up? Why you have the Scotland jumping up? Why you have Dr. Roger? Is the only person in the last few days in the parliament have the 21 ministers or 21 government MPs on the feet when 45 minutes, the government stand up 50 minutes and try to stop because why? She's talking in layman terms. She ever went like in Scotland, using big wood and queen language, and come now to be a junior minister, and Kenny did, he make it. Lady boys, I want to thank you very much for giving me this contribution. I know that I don't call you much again because there's nothing to fight for. This country living thing, because Lady boys, I want to make it clear here. The people are not going to vote on issue Lady boys. They are going to vote on who they like and who they prefer. They're not going to vote on Dr. Rowley's fire people for protection. They're not going to vote that 4% in the last 9 years. They're going to vote on who they like. As I made the examples ago, the correct Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, he's a supporter that he's a supporter that I'm in Iwer. And you know, see, Messi for a player. So you know, Messi over, but the camera show you that Messi not for because Messi is a star player. So people are going to choose in this election. So I want to let the UNC know that do not have it in the bag, because our people are going to choose on who they like and who they want. So and race. So I believe that the boys, no election is going to call before the time. Dr. Oli is going for his 5 years. Next year is election. So I'm not preparing for election now. I'll be preparing for the election in 2025. I'm not preparing for election in November. It's a dream. Whoever playing that dream, people and faith, really monkey people not. I'm going to even to the Neil, Iwer, George, I'm going to even to you, wherever you might be. I don't know if you're teaching or whoever, but I'm going to even to you, Neil, Iwer, George. And the voice, as the founding father said, there's no Mother India, or you're back. There's no Mother India, but there's no Mother Africa. The founding father of Trinidad and Tobago, Eric Williams, it was one thing I love, and one thing I love was his words, and I respect him for that. He said there's no Mother India, there's no Mother Africa, but there's Mother Trinidad and Tobago. When you say that, when you stop being racist Indians and stop being racist Africans and build this country, because it's only the various country who supporting the UNC and who supporting the PNM. For them who calling every day, they're based on race. The African community who calling on race station, and the Indians who calling station, they vote on tribal politics. This what they live for. They live for over the Indian and the black man. I want to tell them something. All your children will eat the bread that the devil needs because it's only encouraging this enough. Because when my party in power, hey, I zip them up. But I stand up against them in power. I have not a fanatic. I stand up against a Jack, my personal friend. I have not a fanatic. And I stand up against Kamala. So judge me. Call me when you want to call me. Call me when you call me. I am not a fanatic. And if you feel I can call Kamala, who the hell is Kamala? Who the hell is Rowdy? If I see my country going and there's what is it? Stop saying that this country don't have no money. Stop saying that if the UNC win, it is not truth. This country have money to give away. This country have enough money to carry for 100 years plus. This country have real money. Stop giving the next party whoever coming in ideas in their head to suffer the people for the next 17 years or the next 20 years because we've been suffering in the last 15 years. And it's nothing. So the voice I want to thank you because I had to call me this evening and share it with the people because I see them going offline now. I see them going offline now. They believe that the UNC have it in the bag. They believe that the UNC is going to win the election easy. I am saying no. The UNC don't have it in the bag because the UNC need the East-West corridor. They need focus on the Grande. They need Tenapuna. They need Arima. Because in 2010, you see that the East-West corridor, the African community, come out and turn their back on the PNF with the first time in history that any political party did the PNM so bad.
Coming from London,
Kingsley. Because it was absolutely true. This is the second time. So the voice I want to thank again very much. I know as long as our weeks are going out. I want to thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you again.
Everybody have a lot to get off the chest this afternoon. Caller, good afternoon. Welcome. Caller, good afternoon. All right, so we lost you. Caller, good afternoon. Welcome.
Yes, sir. Why do you give that man so much leeway to talk so much nonsense? Can you explain that to me?
Everybody just got a chance to talk here. You have a problem with that?
Let me ask that question.
All right, bye-bye. Caller, good afternoon. Welcome. Caller, good afternoon. Yeah. Good afternoon, Dave. Hold on. I'm not taking no kind of stupidness, huh? I'm giving everybody a chance to talk. Is either you're calling the radio station to talk, but don't question me and ask me about why I give in when I give everybody equal opportunity to talk and say what they have to say and get off the chest. Let me do that today. I'm in a bad mood. I'm just letting all you know. Caller, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Doc.
Good afternoon.
Doc, right now, I get in bully. I talk a lot because I realize this government don't care about me. They didn't care about me, no. They don't care about my two children. It has some people sitting on a Wrangler's board and social development board while I know where they pay. Yes, who will I know where they pay and I'm on a Wrangler's board and they're victimizing me. They victimizing me, no, they're victimizing my children. They even give me a fighting chance, no, they. You know what they're telling me? My fights refer. I can't even appeal nothing at all. And that woman on that board, I know that woman personal. She's a woman working in Europe. She's a coordinator for Europe. She having contract. She have a school and she having things on the board.
That situation ain't sorted yet?
But they crash me. I remember the ombudsman yesterday, and they tell me they can't do nothing for me. And I have two children to see about there right now. But right now, I don't care again by day by. Because I want my children go to school and get the proper education, me ain't getting out there. Because my children suffer, you know. They're suffering me out there. Political victimizer again, you know, there. I tell you, a big man thing, you know. They type plan that board, sitting on that board. There's PNM line with the PNM, I know all of them on that board there. I plug PNM meet me and tell me the woman make it bad for me. Tell PNM on the board they know me, they know my mother. And I know the son that by there, by right now. By there right now. I telling you on the show that people are not about victimizing me, boy. They victimize me, no victimize my food channel. I am man studying that too. No. That way that's so much of crime and thing going on in this country, boy. I that man come from far. I have to try to see about I go up to understand, boy.
Caller, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Neil.
Good afternoon.
I don't want to like insult anybody in particular, but what I saying, like, people does take long, but I'm nothing to say. But I'm not going down the road that you say not to go down, right? But I only want to drop two things that I heard. Do not try to teach a pig. Do not try to teach a pig to sing. You are insulting the pig. And I want you to try to let a fish climb a tree. I want them to work between that and solve what I just said and understand what I just said. I don't want to take up too much of time because can't take up all that time and then say nothing. Have a blessed day.
Is this way? I picked the climb a tree. Caller, good afternoon, welcome. Alright. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon, doctor.
Good afternoon.
Okay. Kingsley like to fight to win the election. He don't know it's Kamala what have the country in that state. He will have the country in the state with the set of blood and all kind of things. Like if the PNM doing bad. Kamala will put in all them canal. And Kingsley and with them must know that. The Prime Minister knew that it is them and the country in the state, so they fighting the lost the election. So that's why he coming out crying out. But they have a God above. He see and know everything. All right, doctor.
Caller, good afternoon, welcome. Guys, remember to turn down your radios. I have a in-ear, so y'all could just get right in my soul when you have the radios on and it's screeching. It hurts my ears. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon to you, Dale.
Good afternoon.
Dale, you always say giving everybody a fair chance to talk, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, would I begin my fair chance?
Of course.
Okay, it is a wonderful afternoon. The sun is out brightly in the sky, and I am alive in spite of. Have a great evening.
Oh, Lord, think it over. Think it again.
Neil, good evening. Oh gosh, sometimes come now, man. Kingsley them does only get his platform to carry on for over 5 minutes something. I mean, yes, everybody want to hear different people views and different people think. You understand? But come now, man, give you a break now, man. It does bored we sometimes, man. Oh gosh, right through we had to hear Kingsley with the same thing over and over and over. If PNM win the next election, boy, all of my kill all themselves, boy. The way all going on. Come now, man, deal, man. Good program as usual, but sometimes that is bored we, man. I like to hear the both sides, you know. But sometimes Kingsley does bored we trying to being real with you. Well, you understand? So they'll continue your show.
Yeah, man. I want you to understand something, bro. I realize that a lot of people, there are certain individuals that they just don't like to hear. And that's okay. That's part of life. But, and it goes on both sides. And I keep imploring y'all and I keep telling y'all, listen with the ear to hear and the ear to understand. Sometimes we get so upset with what is being said that we don't stop to listen. And the first thing we do is we wrap up and we grab the phone one time to call to say, hey, them stupid boy, them don't touch boy. But we missing the picture. We missing what we need to hear to understand. Because when we sit down and we understand and we hear what is happening, we're able to say, okay, all right, I hear what they're saying now, all right, let me call and take the time to call in on the radio station to make sense out of the nonsense. Instead of calling to say, hey, that nonsense, boy, and hang up the phone. Or them stupid, they fully dance, they don't touch, they this, they that, the other. And then the conversation goes nowhere and it turns into a bashing campaign. So I'm giving all your fruits that you all could take and eat. Understand, even on the grounds of what is happening, how people are thinking. Many times I have conversations with, but you all wouldn't even imagine the people that I have conversations with, even regards to topics discussed, things that are happening in society, and the opinions. And the way to understand where we are at as a society, where we will be, even politically, is by stopping to listen to what is happening. But a lot of times we get caught up in as a PNM, as a UNC. So we defend. As you say something, we get defensive. When we should stop, listen, analyze what is said. If it's hogwash, we don't call to say it's hogwash, you know. We call to bring the facts. And the facts will be undeniably loud to speak for itself and say that was hogwash. Caller, good afternoon. Welcome.
Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
For the second time.
Let Mr. KFC know, I know that his wife have a good job. Stop begging and crying. His wife have a good government job.
So KFC wife have a good government job. That's what you call on the radio to say? Anything else you want to get off your chest? Caller, good afternoon, welcome. I don't understand, you know, sometimes I don't know. Because anyhow, they lost your mouth. Caller, good afternoon.
Look, you see me? I go on here.
So you called to say you're gone? But what going on with all you today? The man called to say you see me, I gone? And he sit down and wait for about 2 minutes on the phone and then say he gone. Well, smoke something today. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon, Dale.
Good afternoon.
Shak.
Shak, lady.
Yes.
Oh God, girl, I love you. What's going on?
All right, listen to this.
Mm-hmm.
If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Thank you.
Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon to you, Dale.
Good afternoon. You have less than about a minute.
Welcome.
Go ahead.
What's
you have
that?
about a minute. Go ahead.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, the
anyway,
time is
let me say this. I know that you, my host that I listen to and I employed at that radio station, have a broad back, have an intelligent mind. It's not easy. You have to take a deal listening to you. Don't let them disrespect you, but you know how it's coming, right? I'll call again.
All right. So we're going to pay some bills and we'll be back. Don't go anywhere. The conversation will continue. In fact, it will get deeper. I'll be back after this. So don't touch your dial. Share the live. Let them know that we're on. So let's pay them bills and let me see. I see. I put on my glasses, yes. I see it was counting down from 15 going down, but it's now counting down. So we at 14, 13. Alright, so when we come back, we're going to get into it a little bit more. I have some videos as well to play. And yeah, we'll go from there. Keep it locked.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM. As we transition into summer, we continue to talk politics, current events, entertainment, and what's trending while balancing the talk with some of your favorite tunes, both old and new. Our purpose is to keep you informed and edify you, as well as to give you food for thought on the current affairs of this nation and the world. Keep it locked to the Street 919 FM every day, all day. Our on-air numbers are 342-0081 and 466-5391. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. The Street 919 FM. YouTube, Iwer TV.
The Street 919 FM.
Shed it live.
Tobago. Get ready for the ultimate soca experience. Soca! Vibes Event Space, formerly known as the Shade Nightclub, presents Free Drinks Wednesday. On October 23rd, Tobago comes alive with an all-star DJ cast spinning the hottest soca hits.
I feel like I'm running tongue again. Jump and shake the drum again.
Special guest artists, live performances, door prizes to be won. Early bird tickets start at $150 and VIP $200. Bring your crew of 10 and party in style with our cabanas. Enjoy any complimentary bottle of 2 selections, Johnny Walker or Hennessy. This event is powered by Prince George, Bago Bashment, 91.9 FM, and Pedal Mass. Get your tickets at Cash's in Tobago or 91.9 FM Bago Bashment Island e-tickets, or you can call Prince at 281-4723 or Marlon at 750-1103. This is an event you can't afford to miss.
Make home yours every day with Courts. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Get value for your money. Courts have the best quality. Home is what you make it. Best prices and good credit. Courts have it all.
Courts, make home yours.
The steam is coming.
Tobago. Friday night is heated up and the steam is rising. Get ready. Steamy Friday every Friday at Vibes, the event space, formerly known as Shade, 15 Mount Pleasant Boulevard, Port Accord.
Tell me what you really want to do.
With an all-star steamy DJ cast.
You're ready?
And unbeatable drink special. Want to level up? Grab one of our exclusive Cabana special and take the vibes to another level. It all happens Steamy Friday every Friday, where the party never cools down. Big Steam on a Friday, only at Vibes, the event space.
Bougie 2024. The premier soca concert experience will be at Tobago's premier venue, Vibes Event Space, formerly known as the Shade Nightclub, with the soca superstars Young Bretta,
When you're coming back, Sancha, when you're coming to Chukondi Junction.
Oscar B, the Queen of Steam, Lady Lava,
Hands up, let me see your finger.
Anomaly, the Waterlord, Iwer George, 2024 Road March champion Mikkel Teja,
I feel like I'm running tongue again. Jump and shake the drum again.
Bougie 2024 at Vibes Event Space, Friday, October 25th from 12 a.m. to 7 a.m. Tickets are out now at Cache stores nationwide, Caribbean Corner Store, Buco, Pablo's Supermarket, Argyle, Chill Out Bar, Bon Accord, and on Island e-tickets, or call 620-3057. Bougie 2024.
Under the auspices of the Mayor of Port of Spain, His Worship Chinua Aline, we present Baron's Infinity Concert, Sunday, November 3rd at the Winifred Atwell Auditorium, Queen's Hall. This show features Sugar Aloes, Gypsy, Tigress, Sherwayne Winchester, Calypso Princess, Dwayne O'Connor, Tizaya O'Connor, Chuck Gordon, Elon Francis, Sheldon Reed, Rome, Zachary Ransom, Aaron Duncan, Ainsley King, Rondell Donowa, Lady Adana, The All Stars Band, Los Alumnos de San Juan, Massey Trinidad All-Stars, and of course, the Baron.
I want that Spanish woman to marry me.
Baron.
Call me this sweet soul. I want somebody to love her.
And also Calypso legend King Shortshirt from Antigua. All singers on the night will each perform a selection from the Baron. Your MCs Damian Melville and Sonny Bling. Limited advance tickets only $300. Tickets available at the Queen's Hall box office, the Trini Shop, Trin City Mall, Excellent City Center, QueensHallTT.com, and the C3 Center in San Fernando. Also, you can get your tickets from Sherma at 755-2915, Delinda 723-4011. Infinity, the concert.
Tobago. Get ready for a total local night in Tobago Carnival 2024. One night, one stage. Sherwayne Winchester, Oscar B, and 15 Tobago artists. Every genre of music on one stage. Saturday, 19th October, as we come together to show the world how much talent Tobago has.
You cannot find a man, boy, that is the Obia.
At Vibes, the event space, formerly known as the Shade Nightclub. Gates open 9 p.m. till 4 a.m. Early bird tickets. General admission only $50. VIP $100. Get your tickets on Island e-tickets and Cache while stocks last. Saturday, 19th October. Total local night in Tobago Carnival. at Vibes the Event Space.
Oh God, call on the Lord. Call on Him. Pour on us, oh God. Oh God, as we pray, oh
You are invited to join Pastor Morris Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour all-night prayer every Friday evening, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Designed with you in mind, this ministry deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showed thee, O man, what is good and what doth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with thy God. Your free will gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated and can be sent through the First Citizens Bank, account 795-222, in the name of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly. For more information, please call 753-1113. May God richly bless you.
the light of your glory.
The Street 919 FM mobile app is now live. Keep in the loop with all your favorite programs. Be in the know first and carry us wherever you go. Listen and watch us live at the click of your fingertips. Download our mobile app now. Go in your favorite app store, whether it be Android or Apple, and type in The Street 919 FM.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy. Wow. Here at Onia Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Wow. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
Tune into the Street 919 FM this and every Thursday from 10:25 a.m. to 10:55 a.m. for the program Conscious Talk.
Emancipation cannot be a one-day dress-up in African card event. It has to be a serious process in which resources are provided to our people to ensure they are emancipated. You cannot develop on handouts. That's another form of domination and control. When programs and policies are put in place so that you can develop economically, so that you can become business people, then and only then we can begin to talk about economic development.
Conscious Talk.
Iwer and Oscar B presents Breakfast Jam at Vibes Event Space, formerly Shade Nightclub, Sunday 27th October, 3 a.m. to 9 a.m. Featuring popular artiste and an all-star DJ cast. Early bird tickets $300. Breakfast inclusive.
If your name in with a bend right over.
Tickets available on ticketfederation.com and Cache stores nationwide, or call 620-3057 or 684-4528. Breakfast Jam at Vibes Event Space.
We don't beat young, but we beat from body. We beat from body.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Alright, so we're back on the inside. I'm opening back the lines 342-0081-466-5391. I want to say good afternoon to all of you that are on the inside with us, listening to us either via the World Wide Web, you're listening to us on the mobile app, you're listening to us on Facebook or YouTube. And just to elaborate, just making noise, man, how important it is for us to listen and how important it is for us. We have a platform. We've been given a platform. We've been given a platform to free reign in terms of talking, giving our opinions, talking about issues. And on this very said platform, the reign that we've been given, especially at this time, is for us to, without barriers, without prejudice, favoritism, and all these different things, we are able to speak our mind. And if I were you all, because at many times I don't jump out myself to talk about how I feel and how I feel. Very rare you will see me saying I and I and I, or give my opinion. And the reasoning for that is that we have a clear way for your opinions. Because if I as the host decides to give my opinion on a lot of different things that are happening, I feel like I will be swaying the conversation my way. And I want to hear what you all are saying and guide it accordingly. But of course, giving the opportunity for good sense to prevail. I want you all to hear from all sides. I want you all to experience what each other thinks on a daily basis, especially with pressing issues that is plaguing our country. Because sometimes we ask, why is this happening? How is it happening? Why does it continue to happen? These are some of the questions that we will always ask when certain situations happen. Certain crimes take place. Certain things that are happening within the government, certain things happening within the opposition. And we always say, but why? Why is it happening? Not understanding that in a world that we live in here today, we might say why, and another person might be saying, yeah, good. Oh, that's great. I remember a man called in on this radio station. We were talking about crime. And I asked him, because he called to defend the party that he loves. And I asked the question, are you happy with how things are? Are you happy with the deaths that just occurred? And his response was on national radio, was yes, I am. I am happy. And for some people it blew over their head. But that hit me like a ton of bricks, because if it is that, it means that you are telling me, based on the current situation of the country, that you are unable to put aside how you feel about your party and even stand up to the party and to the people that you love and tell them, hey, we need to do better. I love you, you know. I think that you're the best thing for me. I think you're the best thing for the nation. I think you're the best thing for us. But there comes a time when we have to stand up and say, hey, let's do better. I sat down and because of how my job spec works, I'm able to meet a lot of people daily. And I'm glad for that. And in meeting a lot of people daily, there are a lot of people that know me that I don't know them. And I was in a circle the other day sitting down and talking with some people, and we were by a bar. I'm not an alcoholic. We were by the bar. My job entails me being in different bars. That's what I do privately as well, in terms of the karaoke business and in terms of entertainment and these kind of stuff. And while we are at the bar, and y'all could call it, I have some callers already waiting, so just bear with me for a few minutes. Not even a few minutes, give me 2 minutes. While we were at the bar, we started to discuss, and we're talking about life and issues and crime and everything, and you know, one of the guys started to jump up and he started to talk about why the government and thing and this and that and the other. And to my surprise, one of the men involved in the conversation was one of they were in the I wouldn't call the party, but when I'm saying what I'm saying, you'll know what party I'm talking about. Because it's not about the party, and if I call a party name, well, they just go wild. But one of the individuals within he is within the helms of the party. And I didn't recognize him at first. He's within the helms of the party, talking about sitting down in parliament. And while the conversation was going on, he said, if this leader stays in the position that she is in, we have no hope. Plenty of smiling. If the leader stays in the position that they are in, we have no hope. And the conversation started to pique my interest, because I'm saying, well then, if everybody or majority of the people have the sentiments of that, and there's a level of hopelessness or no forward movement, then why is it so hard within the bounds of the party to say enough is enough, you had your time, let us change the programming, let us change the formula, because the end goal supposed to be betterment for the people. And in order to bring betterment means that we need a real proper leader to go forward, to be able to govern the trust of the people. Because I believe at least about 50% of the people or 40% of the people vote for party. They don't care who that is the party, then they grow up on that party and they will vote for that party. But the remainder of the public, they vote, well, the next 20%, they vote based on trust, based on benefits that they believe will be better for them. I've sat down and I've watched politics for years. I've even seen when the Do So campaign came out, when everybody will say do so, when they kicked out the late Patrick Manning out of leadership, when they kick him out of government. Do so because we don't like this, we don't like that, and that campaign went on and it was successful. But when we look at the statistics, the voting populace, who were they? Many persons decided, I'm not voting. I vex. And another government came into power. And that government came into power only because of a partnership. Because what happened was, I may not like the UNC, but then there are people within that partnership that I like, and I believe that if they are a part of the team, we have a chance. So I'll give them a chance. And over the years, studies have shown that that is how partnerships work. But we, the general populace, we have the authority we have the control, we have the power to make a change. And the change that we keep hearing, oh, make a change, make a change, make a change, we believe the change is just changing vote. But that's not what it is. And I feel for years we've been missing the point of making a change. Because making a change is not a vote. Making a change is holding people accountable and responsible. Standing up as a nation. How many senators we have in the parliament? How many sitting people we have in the parliament? And how much people are there in Trinidad and Tobago? If we stand together for one purpose, something will happen. Have you ever realized when you go up on social media and you make a noise, everybody want to get quiet, whether it's a company you're talking about, whether it's government, whether it's something, it's come up. And then guess what? We are forced to make a policy or make a change for the liking of the people. But instead, we decide that we're going to sit back, relax, and allow the sharpness to happen. And we only vote based on benefits of monetary. I go get my contract here. Or my brother-in-law go get a contract. Or my cousin or my neighbor, nephew thing go get a thing. And they go link me the scene. And I go get a little money. Or this one promise more in a pension. This one promise more grants. So I will give them the chance because there's more money. But then we're not looking at the back end of it. Where's the infrastructure? Because many times you have a lot of promises. And sometimes the promises are executed. But then where is the infrastructure? Because it's a business. The country is a business. And the country being a business means that while we are giving, there must be something put in to have recurring income. So that we reach from a state of borrowing or not having no money, or every 5 years you have to go to this one to borrow to get money to run the country. And we're not hearing about the proper infrastructures put into place for our future. And it's not even for our future that we're saying no here now, you know. It's for our children and the children's and our grandchildren. So when we're fighting and we have opinions and suggestions and whatever we are coming to voice on the street, whatever we're coming to talk, and I love to hear all your talk. But let's keep that in the mind of our heads, that real change is not a vote. Real change will never be a vote. And I'll leave it there. I feel like even if it is 10 people hear that and it sticks, I hope that it will do something for them. I'm going back to the phone lines, 342-0081, 466-5391. I want to say thank you to the callers that have been holding the line. Caller, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon to you, Dale.
Good afternoon.
I listen here, but my thing, if you talk about structures, what structures are you talking about from a government perspective? Because what I noticed, you went back to touching a little bit. You didn't want to come out plain to talk about when Mr. Manning was bundled out of office, and I love Mr. Manning, but rightly so, because if you call election twice before it's time, you shouldn't be given a third time to call any election. So we might talk about that based on partisan. But in that context, Mr. Manning, who we love very much, called an election some 2 years earlier, lost it badly, and he was heading back to think that he should lead. Now, that's a man I like, you know. That could happen. Now, we were exposed, and I want to tell you something. The only people that talk about being on the fence in Trinidad, from what I noticed in the years I was in politics, is the African people. Only African people that talk about being on the fence and wanting a certain way, and that goes back to the history of African people with Christianity and other factors. I watched the politics here from 1986 to 1991, and 91 to 95, 95 to 2000, and so on. And when we talk about structural change, you have two areas. You want structures with buildings and so on, what you call infrastructure work, and then you have structures that we don't even mention to feed the poor people. Structures of law. And that happens in the parliament. And we don't pay attention to know that, A, a party get 29 seats mandate. 29 seats. What does that mean? That means that things that we felt that were shortfall, and by the way, the mandate, a mandate is always given to the UNC. 33-3, 29-12. And they waste it. Waste it, not so much by thinking that one of our colleagues called KFC talking about his children and so on, so the UNC will give you this, give you that. The UNC don't create what they call avenues through the parliament to create revenues. They don't do that. And we talk about the whole question of the poor man and that type of thing. When you win an election with 29 seats, we shouldn't be suffering today. We should not have been suffering today. And not only that, when you look at Dr. Oli coming back and win, because Dr. Oli made the point that when he saw that victory, what's the effect? He thought the PNM would have gone into oblivion. You're talking about Kamala Persad, Jack Warner, Winston Dukaran, and all these people, David Abdullah. And you look at the comprehensive outlook of that people, of that group, and tell yourself, governance like governance before. And in less than 2 or 3 years, it mash up because of leadership. Because of leadership. Today, that man took over this country with all the spending and everything. And what I want you to let people understand is understand the politics, understand what government is, and understand the purpose of the parliament. I can be short. From what I know with all the outline you put there, I don't think you're connected with in the area of the parliament and what it could do. And I want to tell you this before I go. The question of the parliament, when you want accountability, the government passed something called a revenue authority. You know, the minute they passed that, 2 men got arrested, it was law. Unless you use your majority in the parliament, with Dr. Oli struggling for now, and want the help of the UNC and not giving it, we could talk from here to wherever to call for government to change. It will not create more revenue. It will not create what you call the areas of work that you mentioned, and it will not create the whole question of wanting this level of members of parliament and ministers to be accountable in the way that it should. So, brother, when you're talking about the politics, I am saying it's threefold. Understand the purpose of the parliament, understand the purpose of the government, and understand the purpose of the cabinet. And then I think people will understand. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Caller, good afternoon, welcome. I close that one. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Dale.
Good afternoon.
A pleasant good afternoon to you. Dale, I listened to that previous contribution, and if that person was in my global business class, my principle of business management class, or my organizational behavior class, they would have got an F-. Dale, the statistics show that over the last 9 years, 300 or more thousand black people living below the poverty line under Prime Minister Rowley. Let me repeat that. A man who said he could be the blackest man in Trinidad and Tobago. And I want those PNM in the Go Along, Get Along, PNM gang, to Google it. Let me repeat that, Dale. 9 years under Prime Minister Rowley, over 300,000 black people living below the poverty line. And Dale, you have to compare and contrast. Between 2010 to 2015, we had less than half of those people, which is 150,000, living below the poverty line there. And they want to come and talk all kind of rare tricks. All kind of rare tricks. Dale, I'm asking them, please, take off your Balize contact lenses. Take off your Balize eye drops. Take out your Balize left earplugs and come and talk about things for the country. This is about Trinidad and Tobago, This isn't about PNM or UNC, Dale. And Dale, it has saddened me. It saddened me to see that Many of the PNM people, the 70 to 80% of black voters that voted for the PNM that are black, wouldn't come today there and hold the PNM government under the blackest man in Trinidad and Tobago, Prime Minister Rowley, accountable for his actions. And Dale, I'm going to leave on this. And Dale, the Prime Minister have to stop lying as well. You see the comparison of the numbers he said with respect to borrowings and the numbers that Mrs. Kamala Prasad put out. What the PNM people have to do now, those who go along, get along PNM gang, is to go and fact check what Mrs. Kamala Prasad put out with respect to the numbers that Prime Minister Rowley put out. And let's see who is telling the truth. Because facts are stubborn things. If Dr. Rowley could lie about Petrotrin, why can he just come and lie about the borrowings when his government under him had the largest borrowings in the last 14 years in Trinidad and Tobago? But not only that, Dale, he had the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth highest borrowings in the last 14 years. Please, please, black PNM people, or let's start to wake up and stop suffering peacefully. Dale, you have a splendiferous, tremendous, marvelous, splentastic, spectacular rest of the day. Bye-bye.
You too. Caller, good afternoon. Welcome.
Hey, Dale, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Dale, your last caller, I mean, you had to excuse me this time, but I'll call him a blasted, compulsive liar. And I'll tell you why I call him that. Dale, look at right there, the IMF, Moody's, all of them. The United Nations, out of 100 and something countries where they rank Trinidad and Tobago. So when this man coming to tell me that I in a group of 100 and how much 1,000 people that's suffering under Dr. Rowley, he's lying. He's lying brass face. I living here, I not suffering. I never had a food card. I never get any things like, CPF jobs, URP, what is called. I never had to do that. I work in the private sector, and I never had to go and ask anybody on the government anything for anything like that. But I was a participant of things like book grants. When I get my book grant money and thing, I give it to my mother, and my mother go and buy my books and uniform. And them days, what? You're going to buy what? Batter dog and go to school with that instead of going and buy them expensive sneakers and all kind of, because the expensive sneakers ain't making you learn nothing better than nothing. I make something of myself. I just wonder why this man have to come and lie and deliberately do these things, boy. As if he talking to an audience of idiots. And then I'm going to tell you one more thing before you go. I also had that 33 cocktail that PNM get with the Nara. Because when the Nara come in, we thought we'd get everything from Nara. But when we started get jamming in retail, we started thinking, but we didn't want to understand and to think and learn from what Chambers was telling us. Fed over, back to work. Price of oil had dropped drastically low. The country was under some serious pressure. So the promises on the campaign trail, when he didn't get it, people turned against him. But the man had what to do, he had what to do, because he started the process to pull back the country. Thank you very much, dear.
Caller, good afternoon. Welcome. Caller, good afternoon.
You in for it?
Yes, good afternoon. Caller, you're live. Caller, good afternoon. 7296, good afternoon. Not ready. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon to you, Brother Dale the Voice.
Good afternoon.
I'm Mr. Tabakit here. Dale the Voice, as everyone tried to find their voice, and as everyone tried to find a platform, how we will spend the $60 billion and more to come. Brother Dale, where I'm going this afternoon, perhaps by now, you would see it trending on social media. By now, you would see what the Ghana president did for his citizen today. Brother Dale, let me repeat. Guyana just fine oil. Guyana just fine gas. Trinidad and Tobago was the leading country in the Caribbean to find oil and gas. And yet still our politicians have been pilfering the money from the treasury. And Guyana just came in with oil and gas and 200,000 for every citizen. Oh, Brother Daddy Voice, you're there? I'm not hearing you.
They get 200,000, you say?
I tell you, God, it's all on social media, every social media. It's trending live all over the world. The Guyana president just had a big conference in front of his people. Every citizen in Guyana going to receive $200,000. Every citizen in Guyana. And you know what I reason here? To tell you that people coming here to protect politicians. And politician is not protecting them. The politician only protect their finances. Brother Dale, let Tabakit repeat that. Politicians only protect their finances. And that is why every time I call your program, you hear me use the term, the revolving door concept. Check your WhatsApp. I send you a WhatsApp just now. And go up on social media. You are a brilliant journalist. You will see it trending. We was the first country in the Caribbean to find oil and gas. When Williams, all of them came in, money was sharing like rain. And today, Guyana is saying, Guyana put us in the shade. In President Ali will be giving, as I close, is breaking news all over the world. Guyana president will be giving his citizen 200,000 every citizen. And when you sit down and you watch that budget and the budget debate, MPs, ministers is telling us you have to call them for you to get your road paved. Oh, give me a break with that. When you're looking for people vote, you're not telling that MP and that councillor to come to me. Your duty and your job is to go and fix the people. Dare the voice, hear me. When I saw that just now on social media, the pain that I felt in my heart, and I saying, boy, Trinidad, all you could thief politician, or you thief out all the money. Dare the voice, go up, look at it, get the video, play it, rub it in our face, let citizens see, tabak it out and off. Breaking news, Ali, the president of Guyana, just gave every citizen in Guyana 200,000, tabak it out and off. I love you, dear brother.
Taba's 200,000 Guyanese is about $6,400 TT, yeah? Caller,
Yes,
good afternoon, welcome.
Very good, indeed. Good afternoon. All right, I will read the story. His Excellency Dr. Irfan announced a one-off cash grant of 200,000 to every household in Guyana. That is not every citizen. If the household has one person, that one person household will receive 200. If the household has 15 people, that 200,000 will be shared among the 15. So that talk about every citizen is a lie. It's unfortunate that when you have to say things favorable about other countries while ignoring the benefits that you get from your own country, you have to lie. That is very unfortunate. It says there very clearly, 200,000 for every household. A household does not equal an individual person, obviously. Do you enjoy your day? Good afternoon.
Caller, good afternoon, welcome. Good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon, Daily Boy. You know, Mr. Savage talking, but I'm letting you know when the same doctor all them small country money. And when they come from he write it up. He write up money weapon.
You're well breaking up. Hello? You're well breaking up.
Yes. You hear me now?
Yeah, it's a little better.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. Give me a call back. Caller, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon again, dear. And you know, it's important that the caller comes in. I heard the announcement, and you're correct. It came up to about 6,000 something TT, because it's about 900 and something US, equivalent to 200,000 Chinese. And it's all, and Tabiki, and they're so disingenuous. And you know, the well spoken, just like the one from the States that came in and talked about Petrotrin closed down. Then I want to ask you if Petrotrin closed down. You know why? Now, it is as we have things there, because you have to listen in a way. Don't feel that you're too big to listen to the small man. But you know what's hurtful? When fellas who want to profess that their degree come in to tell us that Petrotrin closed down. Dale, you know about PCS Nitrogen in Trinidad? You know that company? Right. What do they call it now? You know?
No.
Right. They call it Nutrient. Right? Because the properties of the contract, of the arrangement with the company change. No matter what, Dr. We made an announcement, and it was good for political fodder. Very nice. And we will be not closing down Petrotrin. So people believe that if Petrotrin, the name, no exists, the operations of Petrotrin closed down. Petrotrin was divided, just for give me 2 minutes, into, and I want to tell, for another 28, Petrotrin was divided into 3 components: refining, exploration, and production. Exploration and production still exists under heritage. Refining, because the amount of oil, there's something called a cat cracker, a catalyst system that needed 200,000 barrels a day. You couldn't go below that. We could not get it. We had to import it, and it was cost. The cost management was terrible. You couldn't continue it. And it was closed down. That aspect was closed down. And today I'm hearing in this country, people with master's degree and so on for the political space, they closed down Petrotrin. And not only that, do you know that Petrotrin employees, those who came back and apply, they are working heritage? You know they are working Paria? Because the company was divided into 2 entities. So I sit down here, and that's why I see, I like how Dr. really looks for his age. You know why? There are a group of people that what I will term the FDs, that is not a thing for radio, that you need to ignore. But you know what's to that? There's big people who know better, trying to fool Trinidadians and tell them, hey, you close down Petrotrin and you close down, you have to close down the refining aspect. And now you're looking for a company to buy that. You know when the company came here, you know they'd be devil man and run him? Bill, the only thing that happened here in this country is under government, to me, that have the country at heart. Not a group of people who want to come in the office and only love here when they're in office. Leave people in this country to run it who love it. Thank you, brother. Somebody will come and say they close down Petrotrin again. You want to bet? Go ahead. All the best.
Caller, good afternoon. Welcome. Trying to pull
Good afternoon to you then.
Good afternoon.
Well, I saw this afternoon that you is not a stupid person, because quite rightly so you refer in the money and the value of dollar for dollar. Then these people and them, they really believe that we living in La La Land. I mean, our fella could come up and make a statement like that, breaking news, oh God, caller. Thank you very much, my brother. I just always say that I was grown in ethics. I demand bring thank you very much for allowing me this contribution. And today, Dale, thank you very much for having this program that these people could be exposed. Breaking news. Oh my God. Thank you very much, Dale. Thank you.
Caller, good afternoon. Welcome. Let's see. I am watching. I went to look for the article. I have it in front of me. I was looking for the announcement video. Haven't seen that as yet, but yes, it's $6,000 TT. That no money is. Call a good afternoon.
All you have to do, mental.
Good afternoon.
All you have to come and say, just tell who is a household. Why the ox to telling everybody? Why? A big lad black man like you? Oh gosh, man. Did I go?
Caller, good afternoon, welcome. Good afternoon. Alright, lost that one. Next caller. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Thank you very much, Junior Rowley, for explaining to them what is a cracker and how many parts that Petrochin had divided into. I used to work there. I live in a new build. Thank you very much. Deal.
Yeah, man. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Afternoon, Dale.
Good afternoon.
Right. All the guys need to go back home now and free up Trinidad now. God bless you.
With $6,000, you're wicked girl. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Petrochin was reorganized. And Petrochin did not close down. For all who say Petrochin closed down, if you're closing your fridge down here, Petrochin closed down. Petrochin was reorganized. I from Point and all my family from Point work in Petrochin. They working in this next one they have now, the man now call your name, I forget. Do you understand? They was working Petrochin. They get the money and they working to the new state thing now. I forget the name.
Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Bless you, deal.
Good afternoon.
You know, it's 5 years now. The refinery closed, and to get someone to run the refinery, they have to have money. Roger and company come boasting that they get the finances to run the company, and up to now, they ain't put in that money to get the refinery. You see, they want the government to go back into that deep hole where, let me say, I wouldn't say corruption, but mismanagement of that refinery was rampant. So you can't be pushing money down a rat hole and expect to get revenue from it. And until the unions and them and people of Trinidad and Tobago get their head right and take that initiative, get some company to run the refinery, because it's a profitable business, you know. You must know what you're doing. You can't have 5,000 staff members when it really need about 800 or 1,600 if you want a double shift. You can't have 5,000 people deal on an establishment, and they're just milking it. Because Roger there and he was smiling ear to ear because you have 5,000 people in the union paying union dues. And up to now, they can't find the money to purchase the refinery and run it profitably, because it's a profitable business venture for anybody buying it. Thank you very much.
Caller, good afternoon, welcome. Lost that one. What is this?
Good afternoon, dear. Thank you very much, Rowley Jr. Those are the international dons. They know nothing about Petrochin.
Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Deal, one more thing. I don't want to think that I'm taking over your program. One more thing. You know, when you think about acceleration, it's a disappointment because when the Prime Minister announced that Patriotic Energy, I think was the name of the company, if I'm wrong, forgive me. You're going to tell me, Dale, the government spent $2.something billion to pay off workers. And Ansel Roche have the fortitude to even open what you call it a shareholding company, a cooperative, and let us buy shares. He didn't even put an offer out there. Not only that, there's a whole question about a union leader and a businessman. Ansel Roger have never, and I mean, I know the family very good, very bright family, and nice people. I don't know, Ansel took over from Errol McLeod, and power went to his head. But a nice group of family. And I think that when you're outside and you're telling people who were paid off by the government, tell me, listen, when we get back the refinery, it'll refine the same people. And you know, people in the corporate sector, in the business sector, listen to him. You expect a company, a bank, or a finance company to say, hey, I'll finance the refinery for you when your plan, as a gentleman outlined, needing 2,000 workers to run the refinery. But what you'll have outside of that deal are what you call service providers. Who are service providers? Contractors. That model exists all over the world. In all places that have what you call a major company, oil company, they don't employ people to do what you call workover, shut down, as you say. I think you heard that term. In the energy sector, they use companies. I don't want to call the company's name, and those companies employ people and pay them equivalent to what? Now, not all of them, to what the company would pay under the whole question of parity. Tell me why it have a lot of things we need to know as to why our country is in a position in relation to revenue stream, as to why Dr. Olika go out and do things. But there are people in this country, thousands of people, willing to pay money through taxes and other areas. But all we need is the law. Thank God we have the Revenue Authority. And if I go, the Revenue Authority needed one area to make it stronger. You know what was that area, Dale? Just like under the IRS, you could go to jail. Dr. Rowley and the Minister of Finance wanted that aspect, but he needed the support of the UNC in the Parliament, and they said no. Brother, that's what the difference I tell you. In the Parliament is a place where, just like in the Congress in the US, they're trying to stop gun violence, but they're not getting the threshold passed because the Republican people like the guns. So it continues to have school shootings and some young little white boy taking up a gun and going and shooting it. They can't stop it. So let me open our minds. And I'm glad this afternoon program, I'm hearing the callers and the correcting people who coming out here with a model they got from a fellow named Donald Trump who's struggling now under the umbrella of fake news. Dale, thank you very much, Roy, and all the best.
Yeah, man. Caller, good afternoon, welcome. Your signal real bad, boy. You hearing me? I think your signal real bad. Give me a call back. I'm not hearing anything. It's breaking up. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, signal breaking up real bad.
Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
I don't know. Sometimes it is just be, I don't know. And I pray for them. Well.
Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm good.
All right. So earlier this my mother you have on the line on the People radio station. Today is her birthday. So I want to call and say happy birthday from all of us here on the Street 919 FM. And well, happy birthday, mommy. Right, so just I'm gonna call you and let you know, get a little thing now.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you don't call in on the radio station, it's only make bacchanal in the chat. So I call into bacchanal a little bit in the heat of the thing. That's what you're listening to. So all right. Well, enjoy the rest of your day and happy birthday.
Thank you, honey. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, so making sure doing a thing. So let me go back to the thing there. I want to try and digress only a little bit. 3420081466539. Today's my mother's birthday. My birthday is in 4 days. My birthday is on Monday. A certain person dropped some goodies somewhere in the radio station this today. I'm very appreciative. I can't wait to take a little toothspray. Caller, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Dale.
Good afternoon.
Happy birthday to your mom. Let's thank her for a good son. And today, a friend of mine too, but my children's primary school principal. He's not doing so well, but you know, it's good to be alive, and give God praise. Yeah. Yeah. You're doing a good job, and mommy is comfortable with you, so let's give God praise for that too.
Plenty praise.
And Dale, before I go, let me say, and when we want to criticize on spending, we must know about investment, and investment meaning your money too. How you invest it on yourself when you get your income, how you invest it for later, normal thing. And if we in environment or borrow, and we think that the borrower is not doing well, let's see our mayor, because investment is important, your tax money is important. Before we bash everybody, let's see how they're spending it and how you spending what you have. Because when I look at some surroundings, and I'm saying to myself, how much it costs the government to take care of one individual, meaning their garbage disposal, a thing that you would receive from the country, that is taxpayers, and what you're doing to help with them, That is what I want to say. Thank you, Dave.
No
Have
problem.
a pleasant day.
Caller, good afternoon. This is my last call here.
Good afternoon, Doc.
Good afternoon.
I want to wish you a queen happy birthday. You come from my good clothes, the mother celebrate should have fighter, but you still my queen birthday too.
Yeah.
So
happy belated birthday to
month.
Yeah, man.
But Dale, you want to go and say, we see about that social development boy in around Wednesday that they break something. Every Friday they have a meeting there and assessing disability grant, public assistance, and looking at grant and victimizing people. So I go and send me there for them. They play the wicked. I wicked just like them too. I love to understand. I go.
It's be a good thing to have. I take it over. It'd be a good thing to have your parents around, especially when you reach a certain part in your career.
Just take the call.
To support you. Caller, good afternoon.
Dale.
Yes?
Good afternoon. I just calling to wish your mom a wonderful birthday. But if I was she, you meet your bags by the door. You wait until you nearly done a program to wish your mother happy birthday. You playing mad? If I was she, would I reach as far as outside the gate when you reach home today? What's wrong with you? Have a good evening.
Oh, good. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I love all your bad in it. When we out of time, let me see how much I have there. That's 40 something or 30 something. 30 something. Let me see. When you have like a couple seconds. Call a good afternoon.
Mom's happy birthday. But I have a complaint to lodge with you. But well, that in the meantime, it can't be done over the radio, but you pull out the strap and have it ready.
How is this, right? Oh, yeah, go on. Let me take a call. So people complain. And we call her quickly.
Yes, Dr. Dale.
Yes?
I wish I was my brother boy. Tell him mother happy birthday.
No problem.
This is uncle.
Yeah, man.
It's uncle. Dale.
Go on. I no more time.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM. As we transition into summer, we continue to talk politics, current events, entertainment, and what's trending while balancing the talk with some of your favorite tunes, both old and new. Our purpose is to keep you informed and edify you, as well as to give you food for thought on the current affairs of this nation and the world. Keep it locked to the Street 919 FM every day, all day. Our on-air numbers are 342-0081 and 466-5391. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, and and TikTok. The Street 919 FM. YouTube Iwer TV.
The Street 919 FM. Shed it live.
Tobago. Get ready for the ultimate soca experience.
Soca!
Vibes Event Space, formerly known as the Shade Nightclub, presents Free Drinks Wednesday. On October 23rd, Tobago comes alive with an all-star DJ cast spinning the hottest soca hits.
I feel like I'm running tongue again. Jump and shake the drum again.
Special guest artists, live performances, door prizes to be won. Early bird tickets start at $150 and VIP $200. Bring your crew of 10 and party in style with our cabanas. Enjoy any complimentary bottle of 2 selections, Johnny Walker or Hennessy. This event is powered by Prince George, Bago Bashment 91.9 FM, and Pedal Mass. Get your tickets at Cash's in Tobago or 91.9 FM Bago Bashment Island e-tickets, or you can call Prince at 281-4723 or Marlon at 750-1103. This is an event you can't afford to miss.
The Street is coming.
Tobago. Friday night is heated up and the steam is rising. Get ready, Steamy Friday every Friday. At Vibes, the event space, formerly known as Shade, 15 Mount Pleasant Boulevard, Port Accord.
Tell me what you really want to do.
With an all-star steamy DJ cast.
You're ready?
And unbeatable drink special. Want to level up? Grab one of our exclusive Cabana specials and take the vibes to another level. It all happens Steamy Friday every Friday. Where the party never cools down. Steam on a Friday only at Vibes, the event space.
Tobago. Get ready for a total local night in Tobago Carnival 2024. One night, one stage. Sure Wayne Winchester, Oscar B, and 15 Tobago artists. Every genre of music on one stage. Saturday, 19th October, as we come together to show the world how much talent Tobago has.
You cannot find a man, boy, that is the OBA.
At Vibes, the event space, formerly known as the Shade Nightclub. Gates open 9 p.m. till 4 a.m. Early bird tickets. General admission only $50. VIP $100. Get your tickets on Island e-tickets and Cache while stocks last. Saturday, 19th October. Total local night in Tobago Carnival. At Vibes, the event space. Bougie 2024. The premier soca concert experience will be at Tobago's premier venue, Vibes Event Space, formerly known as the Shade Nightclub, with the soca superstars Young Bretta,
When you're coming back, Sanja, when you're coming to Jugondi Junction.
Oscar B, the Queen of Steam, Lady Lava,
Hands up, let me see your finger.
Anomaly, the Waterlord, Iwer George, 2024 Road March champion Mikkel Teja,
I feel like I'm running tongue again. Jump and shake the drum again.
Bougie 2024 at Vibes Event Space, Friday, October 25th from 12 a.m. to 7 a.m. Tickets are out now at Cache stores nationwide, Caribbean Corner Store, Buco, Pablo's Supermarket, Argyle, Chill Out Bar, Bon Accord, and on Island e-tickets, or call 620-3057. Bougie 2024.
Under the auspices of the Mayor of Port of Spain, His Worship Chinua Aline, we present Baron's Infinity Concert, Sunday, November 3rd at the Winifred Atwell Auditorium, Queen's Hall. This show features Sugar Aloes, Gypsy, Tigress, Sher Wayne Winchester, Calypso Princess, Dwayne O'Connor, Desire O'Connor, Chuck Gordon, Halon Francis, Sheldon Reed, Rome, Zachary Ransom, Aaron Duncan, Ainsley King, Rondell Donowa, Lady Adana, The All Stars Band, Los Alumnos de San Juan, Massey Trinidad All Stars, and of course, the Baron.
I want that Spanish woman to marry me.
Baron.
Call me this sweet soul. I want somebody to love her.
And also Calypso legend King Shortshirt from Antigua. All singers on the night will each perform a selection from the Baron. Your MCs Damian Melville and Sonny Bling. Limited advance tickets only $300. Tickets available at the Queen's Hall box office, the Trini Shop, Trin City Mall, Excellence City Center, QueensHallTT.com, and the C3 Center in San Fernando. Also, you can get your tickets from Sherma at 755-2915, Delinda 723-4011. Infinity, the concert.
Oh God, call on the Lord. Call on Him. Pour on us, God. Oh God.
You are invited to join Pastor Morris Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour all-night prayer every Friday evening, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Designed with you in mind, this ministry deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showed thee, O man, what is good and what doth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with thy God. Your free will gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated and can be sent through the First Citizens Bank, account 795222, in the name of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly. For more information, please call 753-1113. May God richly bless you.
The light of your
The presence of oxygen is absolutely the absence of disease. Most chronic diseases that plague us are not happening to us, but is happening within us. We're literally eating ourselves to death, which means we're not living longer, we're dying longer. Join fitness expert Iwer Johnson, the founder of the healthiest corner on earth, located at number 92 East Drive, Chamflo, every Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. live on The Street 919 FM, where he shows you that healing the body's temple is easier than anyone would have led you to believe.
Young people of our nation, ignite your wellness journey with Nature's Touch Youth Health Caravan with Princess Omega and Associates. Prevent ill health today and reap the benefit of good health tomorrow. Join us every second and fourth Saturday of each month at 9:25 a.m. to 9:55 a.m., where we bring to you innovative health solutions. Invest in yourself today by ensuring that you're enjoying optimum health. We are located at number 3, 7th Avenue North via the Eastern Main Road, Barataria. For further information, please call or WhatsApp us at 868-310-8671 or 364-4464. Remember, at Nature's Touch, your health is our priority.
Iwer and Oscar B presents Breakfast Jam at Vibes Event Space, formerly Shade Nightclub, Sunday 27th October, 3 a.m. to 9 a.m. Featuring popular artiste and an all-star DJ cast. Early bird tickets $300. Breakfast inclusive. Tickets available on ticketfederation.com and Cache stores nationwide, or call 620-3057 or 684-4528. Breakfast Jam at Vibes Event Space.
We don't beat young, but we beat from bad. We beat from bad.
Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iwer George on Instagram. Share the live. Iwer TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. Everybody just share the live. All on Facebook, share the live. All on IG, share the live. Share the live. Share the live. Everybody just share the live. You listening? Listen now.
On Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iwer George on Instagram. Share the live. Iwer TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
I want everybody to share the live. Downtown Posse have to share the live. Uptown Posse have to share the live. Share the live. Share the live. Everybody just share the live. Tobago share the live.
The following is a paid program.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iwer George on Instagram. Share the live. Iwer TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Broadcasting from Trinidad to the world. The Street919FM.com.
News from the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good afternoon, I am Dale Edwards with the 4 p.m. news on the street, 919 FM. Let's take a look at the headlines. Minister message to workers, and we acknowledge today World Mental Health Day. 9 gangs are listed at the Pleasantville Secondary School. 11 women rescued, 3 arrested for human trafficking. Let's take a look at the news in detail. The Minister of Social Development, Donna Cox, in a media release for employees to remember the importance on how it is to reflect on our mental health in the workplace and focus on positive changes. As the 10th of October marks the Day of World Mental Health, the ministry's mandate is to help empower and transform lives, and therefore assistance is available at all levels. She said, "We understand that a healthy workforce is the cornerstone of a thriving community, and that stress and related mental health challenges can affect productivity, relationships, and overall quality of life." In more news, an investigation has been launched where reports came in that 9 gangs were operating at the Pleasantville Secondary School, including 2 newly formed gangs by the name of Camo and Guava, bringing great concern to the PTA. A parent who asked to remain anonymous claimed her son and his friend, both in Form 1, have been attacked and threatened to be beaten after school by the Camo gang. Her great concerns and fright for her son as he lives close by and he walks home every day. "We want the police to get more involved. My son is already talking about bullying and how nothing happens until someone ends up dead," the worried parent added. Meanwhile, Assistant Commissioner of Police in charge of South and Central Divisions, Wayne Meister, said he will be meeting with concerned parents on Saturday via Zoom meeting, following which he will visit the school on Monday to address students on gangs. Now, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service successfully rescued 11 female Venezuelan nationals who are allegedly victims of human trafficking during an intelligence-led operation. The operation, conducted on Tuesday, 8th October 2024, between 3:40 p.m. and 8:05 p.m., also led to the arrest of 3 suspects, 2 males and 1 female, believed to be connected to a human trafficking ring operating in the Cunupia area. The Central Divisional Task Force and the Counter-Trafficking Unit provided crucial assistance throughout the operations. Several items of evidential value were also seized at the scene to aid ongoing investigations. The 3 suspects arrested are now in police custody as further investigations continue. The Immigration Department, who also contacted to assist with the victims, are currently receiving support services. In further news, the Minister of Youth Development and National Service, Foster Cummings, during his contribution at the budget debate in Parliament on October 9th, and addressing the opposition critics, stated the work the government has done. In his contributions, he highlighted the completion of several projects, including ongoing work at the Port of Spain General Hospital, Central Block, the Moruga Agro Processing and Light Industrial Park, the Customs and Exercise Building in San Fernando, and the Ministry of Health in Port of Spain. He also spoke about restoration projects such as the Red House and Malfleurs. He further claimed the community initiatives like the Moruga Multipurpose Youth and Sport Facility, several community swimming pools, and Skater Park San Fernando. Cummings reiterated his ministry's commitment to youth development, outlining collaborations with various other ministries to create opportunities for young people. Now let's take a look at international news. After the passing of Hurricane Milton in Florida, it will not affect the hosting of this year's Miami Carnival. Miami Broad One Carnival Host Committee on Monday made a release reassuring that Caribbean Carnival community potential patrons and supporters that the South Florida region, while experiencing some rain and strong winds, was not expected to take a direct hit from the storm. In their release, they said the safety of the community was their main priority and assured all concerned that they would check daily to get the most up-to-date information on the South Florida region and would actively monitor all weather updates and provide timely information should any operational changes become necessary. Now let's take a look at sport. Trinidad and Tobago caretaker manager Derek King wants his team to take the game to Cuba in the 2024-25 CONCACAF Nations League match on Thursday at Santiago in Cuba. King emphasized solid defense in his interview with TTFA Media, but also wanted his team to play football. King acknowledged that fitness has been one of the sore points for the team management and said injecting more senior players in the team would impact positively on the team. Now let's take a look at the weather. For the period this afternoon and tonight, Trinidad and Tobago will be partly cloudy, hazy at times, breezy with few light showers, and the medium chance of the isolated heavy shower or thunderstorm. The remainder of the Lesser Antilles generally will be fair but hazy and at times breezy with the isolated shower. A max forecast temperature in Trinidad will be 33 degrees Celsius and in Tobago will be 32, with seas being moderate and waves up to 2 meters in open waters and up to 1 meter in occasional choppy and sheltered areas. Recapping the headlines, Minister message to workers, and we acknowledge today World Mental Health Day. 9 gangs are listed at the Pleasantville Secondary School and 11 women rescued, 3 arrested for human trafficking. Government to youth development from the government. That was the news of 4 p.m. on the street, 919 FM. I am Dale Edwards. Do have a fantastic afternoon.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.